Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Azmina. Thank you for joining me again. So our practice today is a short yin yoga sequence that will help us improve our digestion. We're going to be working on the stomach meridian and the spleen meridian, which are involved in proper digestion of food. So the props we need today are a blanket and a cushion if you don't have a block like this, okay? So let's do a little bit of centering. Take your hands in Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger touching. Sitting nice and tall in any position. It doesn't have to be on your heels. And just relax in your seat. Just drop your weight. Just drop everything for this next few minutes that we have together. Giving back to yourself, taking care of your body, your mind, and heart. Feel your whole body, your clothing on your skin, the ankles pressing into the mat, thumb and finger touching. Just notice the state of your mind. Just observing your thoughts without getting attached to any stories that get created in the mind here. Just be aware of the witness and presence, the observer of your thoughts and your emotions. What are you feeling in this moment? And notice your physical body from head to toe, inside out. Again, without any judgments. The minute we start to put judgments and labels on what we're observing, we start to create more stories. So just relax and observe. And let's just take a few deep breaths here. So you can have maybe one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. And today you're really going to focus on allowing the breath to move here in the belly. Okay, so we're going to be pushing into the belly with each exhale. Emphasis on the exhale. So inhale, expand the lower belly, the rib cage and chest. Exhale, chest in, ribs in, and lower belly squeezes in. So really press the belly in. And then inhale, inflating the belly like a balloon. Ribs and chest. Exhale, chest in, ribs in, and belly squeezes in. 2 more breaths like this on your own. Finishing your last exhale. Expanding the whole body. Exhale, chest and belly in, really squeezes in to the spine. And then notice how you feel again. So just doing the breathing on its own will really help to improve your digestive system, circulatory and nervous system as well. So let's get started. So our first pose may be challenging. It's just simply a toe squat. So you're going to come up onto your toes and your knees are down. If this is too much for your knees, you can put a blanket underneath or underneath the thighs. Otherwise, we'll just stay here for a minute or so, maybe even less. So listen to your body always. Taking the baby toes out, and we're just going to sit here. So this pose starts to activate all the meridians of the lower body. So let's begin to focus on our 3-part breathing. So again, you may be feeling it already. It can be intense. Allow that discomfort to be there without running away from it. Pain is not okay. Just follow your breathing and let the sensations, the strong sensations arise from those toes. Just relax your face, your toes. Breathe. Even smile to help relax the nervous system. Just 15 seconds left, maybe even less. Building up to 2 minutes would be great, but with practice, always release if you need to. And then bring your hands to the mat and just tap your toes. And take your hands beside the knees, fingertips, make a tent of it, and then just lift the knees a little bit for a counter stretch. Inhale, exhale. And again, this also starts to work on that spleen meridian here, and release. So we're going to come into Sphinx pose now. Come onto your belly and bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Reach that right leg out, left leg out. And we're going to try and stay here for 2 minutes. Again, you don't have to. Listen to your body. Here again, remembering the principles of Yin is to come into a pose, to a place where you're feeling the sensation, a strong sensation. Then we relax all the muscles, let go of all muscular effort. Just breathe here, and we hold the pose for time. So if you need to, you can tighten the glutes a little bit if you're really feeling it in the lower back. Otherwise, relax everything. Let's breathe. Just focus on your breath and on relaxing. Long, smooth breath in. And long, smooth breath out. So you're building a little bit of arm strength here and back strength as well. And you're working on the stomach and spleen meridians, energy lines. Not long to go. Just breathe, feel. You can always stay longer if you need to. Pause the video and listen to your body, or release sooner. Should be feeling it in your arms. Stay with the sensation. And then push into your hands. Come into child pose or wide-legged child pose. You can always modify. We're not going to stay here right now for long, just as a counter pose. Inhale and exhale. And then come up. And we're going to come into dragon, or in Yin they call it dragon, but in the Hatha Yoga they call it lunge. So I'm going to put a block, or you can put a blanket underneath your left knee for padding, and bring your right foot forward. So you're going to come into this lunge here. You can tent your hands, fingers, and make a little tent, and then just stay here. We're going to try for 2 minutes, but we'll see, maybe 1.5 minutes. This can be intense, so soften your face. You can even round here and just drop your head down. Relax. Feeling the breath and feeling the sensation. And if you have blocks at home, or you can have your hands on the blocks for next time, or pause the video and grab the blocks. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the left hip down. So if the stomach chi is weak, then food stagnates and many health problems will arise from that. Many, many, many. So we really need to focus on taking care of ourselves by doing this kind of a practice. You're getting a hip opener here as well. Almost done, or release. Listen to your body. Relax the muscles, let go. And then we'll release. That was just like 8 seconds left. Coming into a little downward dog here, just a little quick release. Walking the dog perhaps, and then come down again. So the reason we're not staying in the dog is because we don't want the muscles to get warm. Yin yoga is done on a cold body, cold muscles. So morning is a great time to do this. Late evening as well. Right knee goes back on the block, left foot forward, and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Notice the side. Relax that right hip down and really feel this. You should be feeling this in the right hip, in the left hip, the groin area, the hip and between the hip and thigh. Just follow your breathing and relax. So we're already into 1 minute. So listen to your body. If you need to release, always respect the body. The mind will tell you to get out right away, but listen to your body. Just soften and be with the discomfort. We don't want to feel uncomfortable, but this kind of practice helps us to stay with our emotions, to be with what is arising. Stay with the breath. And then we'll release. Again, coming into a short downward dog. Walk the dog or just stay steady for a couple breaths. And then release down. And the next pose is called cat pulling its tail. And we're going to do, so basically you're going to come to rest your right forearm, elbow on the ground, and you're kind of stacking both legs on top of each other. Take the top leg in front and the bottom leg behind you, and you're going to grab that bottom ankle. Okay, so we'll just stay here. You kind of want to pull that foot towards you. If you want to look behind you, you're kind of getting into a twist here. And this leg can even come further forward. Listen to your body. Pull that bottom heel towards your buttock. Some of you that are feeling very flexible today, you may be able to go down, rest your whole back down here, but listen to your body. Do what feels right for you. Soften your face, your jaw. Let go of all the tension in your back. Just a couple more breaths. Press the belly into your spine with each exhale. And then slowly release. Just take a moment on your back. Notice how you feel. And then we'll do the other side. Just moving this way so you can, I'm facing the camera. Laying on your left side now, left forearm on the ground. Take your right leg forward, left leg back, and grab up, hold off your foot and pull it towards you. You can always start out here, and then when you feel ready, if your body lets you, you can just go down onto the ground. But listen and pay attention to what the body is asking for. So the stomach meridian runs along the top of the thigh, the leg, up towards the stomach. And the spleen from the inside of the big inner toe, the inner leg, upwards. Again, if you're able to lay down, go ahead. If not, stay up. When you do this kind of a practice, sometimes your stomach will start to gurgle, and that's completely normal. It's actually a good thing. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Soften your shoulders. Relax your face. Follow your breathing. And then we'll slowly release. Get onto your back. Take a moment to feel. You can imagine that you can feel the flow of chi, the blood moving. Hug your knees into the chest just as a counter pose and rock from side to side. Now we're going to move into child pose, and if the regular child pose doesn't work for you, you can just grab onto your thighs and press them in like this, or the backs of the thighs. Otherwise, you can try to modify with putting a blanket underneath your knees. And sit here or this way, and we'll get the compression of the belly, the stomach here. So otherwise, if you can do this regular child like this, go ahead, or do the modifications that I just asked you to do. Soften here and let go completely. Relaxation is a really important part of being able to improve digestion. When we're stressed, that's when we start to get a lot of these problems arising. So let go. No expectations, but just be here with your breath. You want to get into the upper back. Take your arms behind you, near your toes. Let go of all your worries, anxieties, tension. Soften your shoulders and arms. Press the belly in towards your spine with each exhale. And relax and soften and soothe. One more breath, please. Remember, if you have more time, it's really nice to be able to spend even 5 minutes in this pose. Slowly come up. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Calm mind, clear mind perhaps. Then come to rest on your back for a little bit of Shavasana, and always, if you have more time, you will spend more time in this because it's so beneficial. As I mentioned before, relaxation is the key to really releasing stress and tension from our mind, heart, and body. Let go here now, softening into your face, your jaw. Feel the heaviness of your head, arms relaxing completely. Releasing the legs and glutes and hips. Soften and relax. I am pure and free forever. I am complete health. I am a pure being, peaceful being. Bring the awareness back to your body. And remember, you can always pause and stay longer. In fact, I encourage you to stay longer if you can. If this is all the time you have, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, circle your ankles and wrists. Bring your knees into the chest and rock from side to side. And then just rest on your side, fetal position. Coming up to sit nice and slow. Begin to notice how you're feeling after your practice. Observe the mind, your heart, and your body. Just become aware of that witnessing presence, the silent watcher that's always there, that never changes, that doesn't judge. If you're feeling peaceful and calm, take this feeling with you into the next activity, to the rest of your day. So thank you for joining me. Stay tuned. I will be doing a longer practice, a little bit longer movement practice on digestion. So please do subscribe if you like this practice and share it with your family and friends. Bring your palms together and rub them briskly. Cup them over your eyes. Inhale. Exhale, wash the hands down. Hands into the heart. Drop your head down, taking a moment of gratitude before we finish our practice. May all beings be peaceful and happy. May all beings be safe and protected. And may all beings remember the divine with each breath. Namaste.